Well, mark your calendars for tomorrow. The media is saying market crash. Now, this is not from Johnny Bravo. This is from the media. And I don't want you to get confused between what CNN says or CBC or CNQR LMNOP and then my take on it, which is usually 100% opposite. Because as you know, I took out a long on SPY at $3.99 on sale, but I still think we have another leg down. That is why I am a trader, and we use protection on this channel. Which, having 6 kids, I would say that I am a hypocrite or I'm very inconsistent. But I do want you to be careful in bear market rallies, but I want to take advantage of it. Also, Cathie Woods is in the news, so I'm giving you morning wood. Now, if you're watching this in the evening, some evening wood. Which honestly, I'm kind of an evening guy. In the morning breath, you just don't look too good. That's not my game. My game's evening. Unless there's too much tequila, then not much left. I say you get what you get and you don't throw a fit, right, family? But today I decided to put on the puffy jacket vest time. It is that time when the government officials come out and they say, look at our strong GDP numbers that went from 7 to 6 to 5 to 4 to 3. Now we're at 2. Or they tell you our economy is strong as hell. We put on 1-point-something trillion jobs. Did you know they revised it? I think it was yesterday. It was like negative. But I don't think you're going to find that in the mainstream media, CNN. It is not going to happen. And also more breaking news. Not really, just keeps you on the channel. You guys have been begging me, please, 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 please. That thing that comes out of your boo-ha-ha. What's going on? Do we get in and do we buy natural gas? This is like the game here. And also, some of you guys get confused. You're like, I can't find NG1 explanation point #_. You could trade UNG. That's the ETF, and I made it pink because a fart is natural gas and it's next to the sting. So here, UNG. See, pink. Do you see a green candle yet above the red line? The answer is no. But I do think this is going to be an amazing swing trade, only if you know how to do it though. And if you're new, you're not allowed. If you're underneath that little white line, you are not allowed to make money on this trade. Also on gas, just to let you know, will not be for the faint of heart. We could go a lot lower. Left shoulder, head, or is that a double top? Head, right shoulder, neckline, break neckline, head lower, measure from here to here. So we could be in the 1 and change deal, so careful. But I will be taking out that little swing on that one. I'm waiting on it on the daily. So if you want to follow along, start off with my swing trading course, dry January, get it before it becomes undry and you're drunk for the rest of the year. And that would be 70% off. Ta-da! And yes, it will even come with your little buy and sell indicators. Look, but this is all you do. See where it says buy here? I wouldn't buy there. But anyways, it gets a beat down, okay? We're just waiting. 1 candle above the Bravo 9. That's that red line. We're just going to hit it and quit it because see all that red? Right? 5 years, you're down, okay? What I've held for 5 years, I've held for a year, lost 22%. Year to date, I've lost 33%, 64%. This is only for experienced traders. But here is your stock market crash alert. Love them. Mark your calendars. January 27th. Hey, it's already here. We're already after hours. Will the upcoming PCE report ease inflation anxiety? Smock market crash fears are ramping up ahead of Friday's personal consumption expenditures report. Oh, and also how I had said earlier that remember when last year they're like, oh my gosh, we put on 1-point-something million new jobs. My buddy over there at Nobody's Special Finance, he just did some digging and found out it's now, they revised it down. It's now in the negatives, but you're not gonna hear that anywhere. So just know, whenever anything ever comes out, oh, they're just cooking the books. That net employment change, no bueno. I mean, even with GDP, that is such an easy number to cook. Give people stimmies. Hey, look, they're making more money. Well, yes, you do have to pay it right back in your taxes, But look at the GDP is just rip roaring. So they give it to you, GDP goes up. You spend it, it goes up. What a win-win situation. It's amazing. It's like when China builds buildings that no one's ever going to live in them, or theme parks or whatever. They're like, look at the growth. That's why you subscribe to channels like me and Nobody Special Finance and all these people that do the due diligence outside the regular media to say, hey, you know, I know Jim Cramer's telling you to buy natural gas, trying to be a knife catcher all the way down. And then Johnny Bravo, which this would be my bear market course, this is your, and this plays out, what, I think it's close to 80 or 90% of the time. This is a good play, okay? This one actually took my shorts clean off when it came to the bond market. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, which I just saw, but here's a chart of it. You measure it from head. Well, this guy's giving it, I don't know, what are we looking at? buck 16, buck 60, 40. Not good. And also, if you don't mind, I want to go back to Nat Gas for you, or it's UNG if you want to trade it. Look at the MACD. Look where it started, way down here. Look where we're up. We're way up there. It's never, just to let you guys know, we could have so much more room to the, it's screaming. See that? Huh? That crossed on the monthly. So even though you're like, wow, I'm really getting it at a value at $9.62. Well, it becomes a real value when you're picking it up at now 1. And actually, let me just help you with this head and shoulders. This is in my bear market course. I teach you how to do it. Also, grab that dry January, only 70% off. There's your head, okay? You come down and you're going to be measuring a neckline, okay? Then you're going to be doing the right shoulder, and then there you go. We got our right shoulder right there. Okay. See? Looks like a left, a head, and a right, and then you take measurements. You are not going to like this for my knife catchers that are like, it's got to bounce. It's just got to bounce soon. Okay. So here you go. Just for you. Price target of 420. As Biden would say, economy strong as hell, and one inch. Coming in from more breaking news. This breaking news just never seems to end. If you like the doom and gloom, the bear market pause likely near the end. Dump, dump, dump. The bear market is currently in a pause phase, but I'm still going to take advantage of it. However, continue reading. The next leg down is likely forthcoming as the economic data starts to deteriorate. And I say it is okay because I'm going to swing it up and down. I get it. Now, my macro picture, which you guys know, I think everyone's going to front run the Fed. So before that, I think the market's going to go down, crash. Okay, check. I'm like, boy, oh, he goes back. Check, got that one. I believe that we're going to go up, and then we are going to rip lower. And you could bet your bottom dollar that's exactly, see where that flag is? Keep having to move the flag. You know, oh, it's on the, are we on the weekly? Oh, that's why. So boop, right there. All right, right before the line. Actually, here, I'll put it underneath it. Right there. And what am I? I'm up 3 days. Go S&P 500. How did I know to put all that in? Because I took my own bear market course and I took this line and I said, I'm going to make money going up or, which I think it could do that. So I will be taking profit. Where are you going to take profit, Bravo? Well, I'm glad you asked. So I'm going to zoom out, see if I see any support. All right, I do. I think we're going to probably get rejected right there. We're going to get rejected right there. If you want to know the exact time I'm going to close at least 50% of this position that I took out at $3.99, you get in that Lux Algo zone. At least 50%, maybe even more. Depends on how I feel. Or when will I close it? See that MACD? When those two lines, they converge and diverge, I will close the position. The lines will look like that, and I will say, adios amigos. And then I will take that money that I made and I will buy more puffy jackets so I can be more like Michael J. Fox. Actually, that kid had a lot of layers. I'm just saying. He went all out. We had 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you think I'm a little over the edge with a hoodie and a puffer, well, you haven't seen anything yet. And he knows how to dress. Why? Because he can go to the future. He can go back wherever he wants. The kid knows style. I wonder how many people, if they could go back to the future or forward, they'd probably make bad trades anyway. They're like, wait, I thought it was going to go up, but it went down. It went down. And you're like, I even have a DeLorean and I could go back in time. Oh, guys, again, just follow the charts that are in front of you. When I say the market's going to go up or the market's going to go down, the answer is yes. It's going to do both. You just follow the charts, and you're either on a swing side or you're doing your little measurements and going, this is where I'm going to calculate. This is a triangle. It's a 50-50. That's what I did in SPY. I break up, I take profit, I buy puffer jackets. But buyer beware. Bum, bum, bum. In classic bear. Okay, we got a bear. This is this guy. I don't know. My marker went from like, how did it go thick? And then it decided to go thin again, right? Again, probably too much tequila again. Buyer beware in classic bear market rally. I think high probability, yes. And this is coming in from Simon White from Bloomberg Macro. The current move higher in stonks has all the hallmarks of being a bear market rally, thus fated to end in disappointment. But I don't know. I don't know. It's above the 200. What do you want me to do? I'm going up, okay? And then when I go down, I'll make money going down. I mean, my macro brain would tell me everything that I've told you, what I think is going to happen, right? That the market is going to front run the Fed just like it has every single time. And I could show you all the dumb money, and they're all, piling in right now. It's a dumb money run. I'm not saying buy and hodl. I'm saying you hit on base, right? You just bunt the ball, get on base. Oh, I made $100, or I made $1,000, or I made $100,000. All right, we'll put that aside. Oh, hey, look, Johnny Bravo's up to bat again. I wonder what he's gonna do. Oh, there we go, Larry. He's just gonna bunt the ball. But I mean, looking at these stories, it could really confuse normal people. Equities have bounced, yes, 14%. October lows. I wonder what up on SPY. Not as much as I made on, and I also on Tesla. Sorry, Johnny Bravo, finish your sentences. Okay. Sorry, my brain gets ahead of, what I'm going to say in the next sentence. And also, I hate taking out plays on this channel. Also, I have a bear market watch list. That price is going up, okay? Bull market watch list, it's not going up. So, and if you're locked in at the $30 or $20 or whatever you're locked in, you're okay. You'll always be at that price. Just people get confused when they're like, wait, why is it cheaper than the other one? Well, that's because I rose the price on the other one. So just grab it if you want to know what I'm swing trading, okay? Bull market. And then what I'm doing those weird lines for, that would be bear market. You see, I play both sides of the field, or I can swing the bat both ways, which, shocker, you probably already knew that. But I mean, look at this story. But as Wednesday's disappointing earnings from Microsoft highlighted, and Microsoft probably it's right back where it was. Also, always exit prior to earnings. Yes, I know Tesla went up, Microsoft went down. I don't know. You see, I just want to get on base. If it's unknown, would you like door number 1? She's going to have no teeth. Door number 2, she's going to be 500 pounds. But door number 3, oh my gosh, you get Tom Brady's new girlfriend. I'm probably going to go with the one with no teeth. It's just like, it's a safe bet, and I don't have to deal with a fupa. That's just my game. And actually, I would say, can I just go up to the door and listen? Because the one that's like heavy breathing, some wheezing, you're like, okay, I don't want this one. And the one that's like, you hear kind of whistling through the teeth, you're like, I think I'm going to go with the Tom Brady girlfriend. But back to the economy that's just booming. U.S. core durable goods order growth weakest in 2 years. See, that's what an economy is. You make junk, you sell junk to people. Great idea. Weakest in 2 years. Aircraft orders surge though, okay? Probably that'd be Ukraine. I think they need some. And I say, go ahead, Joey B. Send them the greatest nuclear weapons you got in the arsenal, throwing some stealths, just give them all of it. Then at some point, they'll probably be using it on us. Isn't that usually how the game works? Okay, now coming in from Market Watch, Susie Orman. Oh, goody gumdrops. What are you doing there, Susie? Most of America today has absolutely no money. Well, that's because they didn't start businesses, or maybe they failed at one, but you should try again. Okay? Sell junk online. That's just where it's at. Here's where, right, everyone's feeling it. Again, that's my only solution. Unless, you find someone that's really rich and then you just divorce them and take all their money. That's, either side. Free market right there. Born into it, maybe win the lottery. What are some other solutions? Not even go to college. I mean, like I have doctor friends. You guys they're making they're physicians making $150,000 a year. That's it. Now, most people would be like, oh my gosh, that'd be great. Well, you got to give up your whole life to school. You're like there forever, 30 years, and then the rest of your life, you're just practicing. You're like, come on, let me do it for real, boss. You got to work as big pharma's sidekick, right? And they always win. Not good. But you guys have no money. Here's where the guru is putting her funds. I don't care, Susie. She does go on to say that you guys don't have money for an emergency expense. 74% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Household spending is more. Here's your savings account from Bureau of Economic Analyst. Like nothing. You have nothing. You were flush with cash. That's great for GDP. What are you where are you gonna tell us to put it? You tell us everything's really bad. What, put it in SPX? Yeah, DJIA. Yeah, wait till you all go long on that, right? Oh, just buy and hold. At some point, Susie, it's gonna turn around. See, that is untrue. You gotta know when to get in, when to get out. I mean, Kenny Rogers, right? You gotta know when to hold them, when to hold them, when to fold them. I'm not even gonna try. That's just my fake voice. But you guys, I love you. Thank you for doing all the things you can do to improve yourself. And I will see you tomorrow.